Guys, One Piece chapter 1166 is out, and let's go for it, bro. Like, this chapter is insane, bro. Like, you won't believe, bro. Like, this is so crazy, man. Like, bro, like, this is like one of the most depressing One Piece chapter I've read in a long time, bro. Like, what happened in this chapter, bro? Like, whether you loved Roxy Xebec so far or whether you hated Roxy Xebec so far, bro, like, this chapter, like, it really, like, hit you right in the feels, you know? And yeah, man, without further ado, let's go over to the chapter. And the chapter starts off where we see a color spread that Oda drew for a reader request, bro. This cover request, bro, it's it is beautiful, bro. Like we see Yamato as well, bro. Like is Oda foreshadowing that Yamato will be joining the Straw Hats very soon? Because here we in the cover story arc, we see Yamato with all the Straw Hats and they're eating and having a picnic, like it's crazy, bro. I love this cover art so much, man. It is beautiful, bro. Like it's insane. Like and yeah, man. Anyways, guys, let's go to the chapter now. The title of the chapter is New Tales, bro. Like, as many of us like were wondering, like whether Oda is gonna like finish up God Valley like at the end of last chapter, or is he going to like show us what happens next, you know? Because at the end of the last chapter, we were all like confused, like what happened to Ross? Like, is he dead, bro? Like, or did he just get defeated? Like, we were not sure about his like, about his situation, like what's his status. But yeah, man, in this chapter we get the final conclusion, bro. And bro, like this is so heartbreaking, bro. This is like this broke me, man. Like I've been struggling, bro. That's why this review is out a bit later, you know. Like you can see that this review is out on Monday, bro. Like I normally post my chapter reviews on Friday or Thursdays when TCB drops, but this week, bro, like I have been coping with Roxy the Beck's demise, bro. Like it hits me so much. Yeah, man. Like with with not talking anymore. Let's go to the chapter. And yeah, the chapter starts with exactly where we ended off in the last chapter. We see that Rox, Roger and Garp, they're all like down and dusted. Like everyone is like exhausted after their fight. Like Roger and Garp have defeated Xebec, and Xebec is lying on the ground, and Roger and Garp are like totally unconscious. Like they just gave it their all, like they're fully out. But we see that Zebek is actually like still conscious, like half conscious, and but he can't move, like he's like totally paralyzed. But Roger and Garbro, they're just knocked out, man, totally. They're out of it. They they're totally tanked, and we see that Zebek is now wondering whether Roger and Garp was able to lift up his curse because here we see that Zebek does not have his fangs anymore, So this is implying that Roger and Garp were able to like undo Zebek's Tommy reverse, So yeah, like this is like Oda giving us the answer of how to like counter Tommy reverse, Like maybe you just pour like enough amount of critical mass hockey into one attack, and that's how you like undo Emu's Tommy Reversi ability, Now, like, this could be a possibility, but there's still like so much more we need to know about how Tommy Reversi works and what his weaknesses are, But yeah, like, so haki is one of the main reasons we can actually like how to how to counter Tommy Reversi, and yeah, Zubek doesn't have his fangs anymore, and he even doesn't have his any wings, and he looks like he's back to full normal, because at the end of the last chapter we saw that Roger and Garp like they destroyed Zubek's entire body almost, but here it seems like he regenerated, and then the Dominator Seekers like went away, So yeah, like this is we still like really not used to how Dominaverse works, but it's great to see like we're slowly getting there, like getting info on Dominaverse. And yeah, then we then continue with Zebek. Zebek is still like half conscious, and we see that he is talking to himself, like he's telling himself to like stay alive and survive this island, But man, at that moment, from the fog, three silhouettes are shown coming towards the bed. And bro, like you won't believe, bro. We see Saint Figarland Garling, Saint Somers, and Saint Matthew walking towards the bed. And yeah, man, w- you know what's about to happen next, bro. The Garling agenda. is in the mud, bro. You guys, I'm pretty sure have seen the memes by now, bro. This is insane. Ah, man. Read see Xebec's inner monologue saying that, damn it, it's too late. Roger, Garp, run. You can't die here. Oh, and as soon as he's about to finish his sentence, oh yeah, there is one more thing I wanted to say. Thanks for stopping me. And as soon as he says that, Garling like pierces Xebec with his sword and ends his life there. Oh my God! And we see a big splash of blood, and that's it, bro. That's the end of Rocky the Big, guys. Like, rest in peace, Colt, man. And Garling, bro, like the biggest fraud, man. Like, bro got neck dipped, and he like spawn camped the entire fight until Roger and Garp like took Xebec into 1 HP, and then like Garling decided to show up and like landed the final blow on Roxy Xebec. My goodness, the biggest fraud in One Piece, bro. Like, I don't care, bro. Like, the Garling agenda is never recovering from this, bro. Like, bro is finished, bro. And now you all better pray that Shamrock doesn't turn out to be a fraud like him, bro. Like, this is crazy, man. Yeah, we see like Saint Summers making a sad expression and Saint Matthew like they're all smiling, and Garling is like showing like a serious face, like as if he did all the hard work, man. Like, this is crazy, man. Like, so yeah, man, this is sad, bro. Like, the way the back ended, bro. Like, this like broke me, man. Like, he was like so lonely, bro. Like, I really wish the Rock Spies like came to help Zebek out, you know. Like, but yeah, none of them were here. He just died all alone by himself, bro. Like, this is so sad, bro. Like, and he even wanted Roger and Garth to escape, you know. Like, he had no hard feelings for Roger and Garth, but only gratitude for them. So yeah, man, like Roxy the Big Bro, GOAT, man, like one of the greatest characters in One Piece, period, bro, like no question. Yeah, man, I'm gonna talk about this later in the video, at the end of the video. Now we continue with the chapter. We see a little like time flashback of time forward, and we see Rod, Copper, Gaban, and Rayleigh. They have managed to rescue Roger, not only Roger, but Garp as well. So yeah, the Roger Pirates like saved Garp's life in God Valley. And many of us are wondering whether Bogart is gonna do something or not, man. Like, yeah, man, the Bogart agenda is also dead, bro. Like, Bogart is never doing anything in One Piece. Like, you all just need to accept that fact. That Oda does not have any big plans for Bogart, man. I'm just sad, bro. Like, I wish Bogart did something in God Valley. Like, the way he's always portrayed as like a right hand man, you know, like I hope to see like Bogart do something like meaningful and like important, you know. Anyways, we see Rayleigh and Gabon have managed to save Roger and Garp, and Garp asks them like, "How is Rox doing?" And Gabon says, you're worrying about the enemy?" Garp says, "I'm your enemy too, but you still saved me." And Roger then asks Rayleigh like, "What happened to Rox really?" Rayleigh then like finally confirms that he was killed. Like this confirms that Rayleigh and Gabon like they saw the big dead body, you know, like that's why they couldn't save Rox, but they were able to save Roger and Garth. So like there is like something important we need to talk about. Like Oda did a little like small flash forward, and the last thing we saw when we saw Zebek like getting like killed by Garling, Roger and Garth were right there beside Zebek. Like they were not that far off. So does this mean like Garling just stabbed Zebek and he didn't bother to finish off Roger and Garth? Or did like Rayleigh and Gabon like just arrive on time like to stop the Holy Knights from killing Roger and Garth as well? Because I don't know exactly why the Garling and the Holy Knights would let like Roger and Garth like let loose, you know, like they would have like it would have been the perfect opportunity for them to like take out Roger, like one of the most influential pirates of the era, you know, like Pro later goes on to become the pirate king and finds the One Piece. So yeah, like it's a bit like curious, bro. Like we and we as many of us thought where Gabon and Somers may have interacted before, we thought that it could have been God Valley. And yeah, maybe it happened during this time when Gabon went to save Roger, and Somers maybe was about to kill Roger, but Gabal stopped Somers, and maybe Odin didn't show it here, so it could be that. And yeah, bro, like it's sad, bro. Like the you see how the Roger Pirates really and the band came back to save their captain. I wish someone from the Rocks first came back, like this is just sad to see. Like no one came for Rocks. Like it's Whitebeard, kind of Big Mom, like at least one of them like stayed with Rocks. Especially Whitebeard, man. Like I'm disappointed with Whitebeard, bro. Like I don't know, man. Like the way Whitebeard was portrayed with Rocks, like his loyalty and stuff, bro. Like I wish he came back to save Rocks, like but yeah, the later in the chapter we see that Whitebeard just like goes off with Marco's father, but maybe he never really actually cared about Rocks, like he just wanted to like pay off his debt by just fighting Emu, and after that he was gone, bro. Like it's crazy, man. Like so yeah. Anyways, we continue with the chapter, and we see that the God Valley Island, like the entire island is just thinking, bro. Like it's the world government like they didn't like use any sort of like ancient water weapon. Like Emu didn't use the Lulusia destroyer weapon here. Like yeah, but the island is just collapsing into the sea. Like it's just sinking into the sea. Like there's a big like gaping hole, like creation of a big gaping hole, and we see just like we saw in Lulusia, and yeah, we see that the Navy are like talking to each other and telling them to like not to let the pirates escape, and they're like targeting Roger's ship. And we see the narrator taking over, and it says, "This event would leave no mark on the pages of the history." And the crumbling island was swallowed by the waves and consumed by fog, like curtains closing on a grand stage. That was the essence of the God Valley incident. The silence in the incident's wake lasted only a moment before a massive bolt of lightning split the heavens, and with that, the curtain rose for new tales to unfold. So yeah, this is this is it, bro. The God Valley has ended, and we finally saw what actually happened in God Valley, and we had the full context of all the event during God Valley, bro. Like this is peak, bro. Like this was amazing, bro. Like for me, I loved every second of God Valley. I don't know about you guys. Let me know down below in the comments. I would like to know your opinion. But God Valley was peak, bro. Like we see like all the main characters and main players in God Valley. We see Roger, Garp, Whitebeard, Big Mom on the one side, and we see the new era. Like I love how Oda like differentiated in the old gen and the new gen. We see Dragon, Whitebeard, we see Dragon, Baby Shanks, and Kuma and Blackbeard. Bro, like this is peak, bro. And, bro, like this here we have to talk. We need to talk about something, bro. Like how did like God Valley like casually sink, bro? Like because something like weird happens here. Like we see the sky like split in half, and there's like thunderstorm like coming into coming off. Thunder lightning strikes. So is it like Dragon's Devil Fruit? I don't know. Like well, people are saying that it's the Dragon's Devil Fruit ability. Like some the previous user of Dragon's Devil Fruit ability. But I don't know. Like it just seems like it was just natural. Like the Godberry Island, it just sank because of the crazy fight between Roger Garp and Zebek. Roger Garp and Zebek, and like this is like the first time in One Piece we have seen like island getting destroyed like, because of a mere fight between between characters. Like this is crazy. Like we saw Imu using the ancient weapon Uranus on Lulusia Kingdom, but here the island is collapsed because of the crazy like damage it took from the fight between like all the top tiers in the verse. Like we got Whitebeard, Tiger, Big Mom, and Roger Garth, Zebek, all of them, Emu, bro, like big bad, bro. Like no wonder the island like it just got destroyed because of all the impact. Like it's crazy, man. So yeah, like the God Valley here we see the God Valley was just like the end of an era and the beginning of another era. So it's just like the Marineford War, how it like ended the Whitebeard Pirates like era, and they started up the new era of the worst generation and Luffy's era. paves the way. So yeah, here we see the dragon, baby shanks, puma, and blackbeard. Like they're getting their focus here. Like this is from now on, this is gonna be like their story, you know. And we're done with Roger, Garth, Whitebeard, and Big Mom. Like they're like the legends already, like cemented. And now we're going to see like new like youngsters rising up to the scene. And we then see cut away to the scene in the Roger pirate ship, and they have like managed to escape from the island safely. And yeah, we see that Roger has like fully recovered. I think this is like a day later or a few, two. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like a day later because something happened in this chapter that we will understand why it's a day later because we see that Roger coming out of his room and he's like finally recovered, and we see all the Roger players are like very happy to see him, but they're also like they're also waiting for Roger to open the treasure, you know, like they're so hyped to open the treasure that they're like not like they forgot about Roger, you know, like Roger is like telling them like don't you care about me at all? Do you just care about your treasure? Like, because the Roger Pirates is waiting for Roger to wake up to open the treasures, you know? And now they're like pumped to open the treasure, and Roger is like mad that the, the Roger Pirates are not happy that he's like fully recovered. They want to open the treasure, you know? So yeah, and we then see like Shaki and really a sweet moment between them, and we see Shaki like being happy in Rayleigh's arms, and it's great to see, bro. Like Shaki and Rayleigh like finally getting along. Happy ending for them. Like I think they're one of the few couples in One Piece who have a happy ending. Like it's crazy. Like and we see the Roger Pirates are like about to open a treasure. All the treasure chests they were able to like steal from God Valley. And we see Roger like very excited. Everyone in the Roger Pirates are like super pumped to open the treasures. And as soon as they're about to open the treasure, we see they hear a sound, a goo goo gaga sound, a child's like sound and we see that there all the Roger pirates are like shocked, like where is this sound coming from? Like they like finally see that it's coming from one of the treasure chests, and when they open the treasure chest, they see a baby. Man, and this is crazy. Like, and they're all like shocked to see a baby inside of a treasure chest. And yeah, man, this is baby Shanks you didn't know already. And the Roger pirates are like shocked, bro. Like, what's a baby doing here, man? What is this, man? Like, this is crazy. And Roger and really scattered the bond, and all the Roger pirates are like shocked, bro. Like, who is this, bro? Like, so yeah, this is where the Roger pirates like found baby Shanks, and I'm really happy that Oda showed it. You know, like this is exactly similar to the panels we saw, like that the special panels that Oda revealed for film Red, the Shanks' origin, and where we this is the exact same panel, bro. Like it's crazy, right? This is really a sweet moment, baby Shanks. Bro. Like this is the moment where Shanks' life completely changed, bro. Like I think the reason why Shanks is not a fraud is because he grew up with Roger, not Garling. You know, like this could be the reason, bro. Like Shanks is like lucky, bro. Like this is insane. Anyways, we see the news like spreading out all around the world about the Rock Spire's defeat, and we see the reaction of the people from all around the world about the defeat of the Rock Spire, and people are really happy that the Rocks was defeated. And then we see that the news reporters are saying the Rock Spires were wiped out. Predicted the news coverage was falsified. Only one aspect of the story was highlighted: the heroism of Karth. And yeah, people around the world are like happy that Rocks is defeated, and they're shocked at how such a like powerhouse crew of the Rockstars they got defeated, and they're all like hailing Garth's name. They're calling Garth the hero for defeating the Rockstars. And as usual, it's an English propaganda. You know, like they like clearly didn't put all the details on Rock's getting down the reverse and stuff. You know, and they didn't even mention Roger's name. So yeah, they're like fully like giving this credit to Garth, and like Garth is like being made the hero of the Navy, you know, here, and people around the world like really like he has become a great symbol, Garth, and we see that. I think this would be one of the main reasons why Garling couldn't didn't finish off Garth, you know, like in God Valley, because Garth, bro, like Garth literally punched Emu, bro, like how is he still working for the Navy? Bro? This is crazy, bro. I think The only reason like they let Garp leave was because they wanted to make Garp like the scapegoat of the God Valley incident, like make Garp the hero, and they wanted to make Garp the hero of the God Valley incident for taking down Rock's pirates, so that the hunting game and celestial dragons like antics, what they did in God Valley, do not get exposed, like to hide that event, to like fully make it an event where the Rock's pirates were defeated by Garp. But as we know, the things were much different than what we are led to believe. Like we really fell for the world government propaganda that Rox is pure evil. Man. Like, it's crazy. Anyways, we got to the Grand Line, ABHQ, and Marineford, and we see that Carp is furious about all these like, stupid news. Like he he clearly knows that the news is being fabricated and they're not telling the full story, and he's really mad. Like and he wants to get his hands on Morgan. Bro, remember Morgan's Morgan is like really young at this point, bro. Like, and it's crazy, bro. Garth is and trying to like furious on Morgan for spreading all this false news. And we see Sengoku approaching Garth. Garth is like all bandaged up and stuff, like he's just woke up from his hospital bed. And we see Sengoku like coming towards Garth and says, "Relax, Garth. He only wrote that stuff because the government paid him off." And Garth is like still furious. Like Sengoku and Garth have a really important conversation here. Sengoku tells Garth that the world around is a massive organization, and even if like they do like they do highness activities, and Sengoku will just turn a blind eye. And Garth is furious about this, bro. Like what Sengoku says here is crazy, man. Like he and he sees that whatever the celestial dragons do, even if Sengoku like sees them doing it, like he wouldn't care, bro. Like because the world government is a massive organization and they don't have enough power to like rebel against them. Bro, this is insane what Sengoku is saying, and Garp, as rightly he should be. He is furious, bro. Like Garp says that it's just like you said, you're just another promotion chasing fool. And then Garp and Sengoku like get into a crazy fight, bro. Like it's insane. Garp just came from a near death experience and he is only like in action with Sengoku, bro. Like Sengoku and Garp like beat each other to like bruises and like Sengoku is like as well bleeding. Garp is also bleeding again, bro. Like it's crazy, bro. Like Garp is telling Sengoku that you're just on the promotion chasing fool. Then Sengoku tells Garp that shut up, what good can you do parking from the bottom of the cliff? And then we see all the navies like trying to like Marines like trying to stop them from fighting. And we see Garp like telling Sengoku, if you ever stray and get corrupted, I will kill you myself. Sengoku then says, how reassuring. I guess that's what stones are for. So you're not going them, Garp. Garp then says, idiot. There are still things at the bottom of the cliff that need a guard down. So yeah, this conversation between Garp and Sengoku is very important. Like this clearly shows how both of them have their different separating point of views about the world government. Like from Sengoku's point of view, he's saying that what can we do from the bottom of the cliff? So he's saying that he wants to like get higher rank so that he can change all the top brass. But bro, like as we know, Sengoku like clearly didn't do much on his words and it didn't work the way like he like rightly wanted it to be. Like it's in Goku, bro. Like bro got answering to do, man. Like the way he said it, I'll just turn a blind eye, bro. Bro, like you cannot defend him anymore, bro. Like he's saying that all Marines are good. The Marines are good, bro. Like oh, man. It's a vice admiral is like saying stuff like this, bro. How can you be sure that the Marines are good, bro? And guard, bro. And guard's point of view is that he will like continue being a marine because he wants to like protect the people who are at the bottom, like the civilians and the new navy recruits. So yeah, like they both have their different opinion on why they're going to like stay on the marine and how they're going to work for it. So yeah, it's great to see both of their like contrasting like views and bro, like Sengoku and Garp, man, like this is crazy, man. Like, they really got into a fight over this, bro. It's insane, bro. Like, yeah. Anyways, we cut to the new world in Elbaf, and we see like Loki finally like getting the news of Rox's demise, and finally got the newspaper, and we see a quick flashback to Loki and Rox in Elba, and we see that Rox telling Loki like, "How many times do I got to tell you, Pipsqueak? You think I want to brat on my crew?" And Loki is like crying, like remembering all this stuff, you know. And Rox is like wondering, like they're in the coast of Elba, right beside Ada's bar, and we see Rox saying, "What is this? The guy I want ain't giving me the time of day. But his hot-nosed brat won't leave me alone." So Rox is wondering why, like King Earl doesn't like give him a S, and but his son is like clinging to him, you know, like. And then Loki tells Rox that, "Hey, Rox, I think you're Nika." And Rox surprisingly doesn't have any idea about Nika, bro. It's crazy, bro. But Rox does know about Jorboy, so yeah, man, what's going on here, bro? I thought the Rox like had like full clear idea of the world history, you know? Yeah, Rox doesn't know about Nika. And Loki continues to say that Nika is the warrior of liberation who will destroy the world while laughing. Rox then says that, "Destroy it. I'm aiming to be the king of the world. Besides, if anyone's got that sort of power, it's Harold, your father." Loki's like surprised, like, what is Rox saying? And Rox like goes on to like pour more information to Loki and says that, "Listen up, Loki. Somewhere out there, the Galera are slumbering. They are an outrageous band of ravagers, and the only one who can put them back into play is your pops. I'm going to continue to rally the rogues of the world. So just imagine if Harold and I teamed up. Who could possibly stop us then?" Loki then says, "Wow, that's awesome. So why aren't you and Pops allies already?" Rox then says, "Because of love." Loki is like, Loki is like confused, like, what do you mean by love?" And Roxanne says, "I'm gonna come back again and again. I don't care if it takes 100 or 200 meetings. I will come back and again to try and pursue Rox, you know." And we see that Loki like watching the newspaper and he's still like crying his eyes out. It's sad, but this is heartbreaking to see. Like, and the newspaper are funny, bro. Like, Loki is like crazy at this point. It's huge, bro. And the newspaper is like a normal size, bro. It's like an ant in his hand. And he's still reading from there the Roxas demise, bro. Bro, it's insane. We then cut away to a certain island where a giant is like attacking human civilians. And we see King Harold like punching that giant and like King Harold is like trying to like stop the giant from harming the humans, you know. And we see King Harold telling that because of trash like you, that the Elbaf giants are being feared all around the world, you know, and that's why they cannot be trusted. We only desire to peacefully engage with the world now, but they can't trust that. And we see that King Harold like feeding black and blue of the giant who tried to like attack the human island. And we see King Harold like having an inner monologue of he's going through it, bro. Like, King Harold is crying that he, he's remembering that he couldn't help Roxy the Dead when Rox like asked for his help. Like King Harold is like heartbroken because of Rox's death. And then he says that, "I first sought my closest friend as he begged me for aid, and I left him to die." And we see the the moment when Rox said that, "But it doesn't feel like a lot's on my side anymore, Harold. Lend me a hand." But as we know, Harold like never helped Rox. So in God Valley, like Harold never came back. So like Harold is heartbroken that he couldn't like help his friend out. And at this point, Harold has completely made up his mind that what he's going to do. Like there is no turning back. Like and he then says that he will never ever forgive a giant who does evil. And we then see all the newspapers around the world like like spreading the news that Giant King Harold loses it. About like they're spreading the news about Harold attacking the giant, trying to stop the giant. And we then cut away to Navy HQ in an underground detention cell. Bro, like this is crazy. And we see that Dragon has been taken to prison because of his actions in Bad Valley and because of trying to shake the civilians with, and they say the Marines are good. And Dragon has been put behind the bars, and we see Garth has come to visit him. Bro, this is the first interaction in One Piece between Garth and Dragon, bro. Like, this is one of the historical moments in One Piece, bro, without any doubt. And we see Garth like talking to Dragon, and Dragon then says, "Dad, I'm gonna quit the Marines." Garth says, "I know that." Then Dragon says, "And I hate you." Garth says, "Okay." And Garth like throws up the key to for Dragon to get out. So like this is one of the craziest interaction, bro. Like, Garth literally says, I know that, bro." But bro, like from those dialogues between Garth and Dragon, you can understand the full picture of what's going on. Like Garth knows that for his son, bro, he cannot stop his son from like leaving the Marines. Like he has every right to like leave the Marines about witnessing the after witnessing what happened in God Valley. Like and God knows that he Dragon has every right to hate him. Like but I would love to have seen like Garth and Dragon like speak more about God Valley because as far as we know, Dragon has no idea about emo, bro. Like the only first time he heard about emo was when Sabo told him about emo after the reverie. And I just wish that Pat actually told Dragon about it, what actually happened in God Valley. And that an evil monster like took over Roxy's deck, and they were like committing genocide in God Valley, right? And what actually they were up against. Like I feel like Dragon is like still in pretty much in the dark about what is actually the bigger picture, like that he has no idea that the world government is being run by the demon, like demon lord, bro. Like it's crazy, bro. I just wish that Clark and Dragon like spoke more, but through this dialogue, you can understand a lot better than like all the quote, bro. Like it's peak, bro. We then cut away to Elbaf and we see that King Harold is like leaving on his another journey, and we see where he will go at the end of the chapter, and we see Ada, we see King Harold like waving goodbye to everyone. He says, "I've made up my mind, Ada, Elder Jarul. I don't care about appearances anymore. Harold, Ashdod and Loki, you're both my precious sons. I want you to get along when I'm gone, and do what you can to support Elbaf." That ship's from Elbaf. We then cut away to Marineford, and we see King Harold's ship approaching Marineford, and all the Marines are shocked, like, "What happened? My apologies, King Harold, but my superiors have ordered me not to let you land." So all the Marines are shocked that King Harold's giant Elbaf ship are like approaching Marineford, and we see King Harold like coming to Marineford to make declaration that all high-ranking Marines, leaders of the world government, I ask that you please hear me out. We see then King Harold like tearing, like ripping off his horns in pledge of his like how committed he is to this cause. He says that, "Allow me to atone for the sins of the past 1,000 years. I apologize for every wrong the giant race has committed. The children of Elbaf are being raised to live without harming others, so that one day they may walk hand in hand with Ramji. I do all this to prove our unwavering commitment to peace. I will do whatever it takes to atone for our sins, even if it means becoming a slave. Is there a light at the end of this tunnel?" End of the chapter. No break next week, bro. So yeah, that's where the chapter ends, guys. King Harold declaring that he would even become a slave to serve the world government. Like he wants to be part of the world government so that they can Elbaf, the people of Elbaf can like make relations with other nations, like get into good terms with all the people in the world, because the giants are feared by everyone because of their past actions. So King Harold wants to like build a good reputation so that everyone wants to like ally with them, like they can all like coexist. You can understand King Harold like doing this for his people, but still it's crazy, bro. Like King Harold absolutely has no idea that like the world government is being run by the evil like little Satan, bro. Like we see like Emu's reaction at the end of the chapter to King Harold's speech. Like Emu's literally listening to it. And we see the narrator like asking, "Is there a light at the end of the tunnel?" Like, because we know, bro, like King Harold does not have a happy ending. So yeah, man, like this is where like the start of King Harold's downfall. Like this is bro like literally walked into like his own demise, bro. Like it's crazy. Like he's just selling himself, bro. Like it's insane. I wonder what's gonna happen next, bro. Like will Harold like actually like work as a slave for like the world government, bro. Like, it's crazy to see uh, the king of the giants like being a slave to the human celestial dragon, especially, bro. Like, it's insane, bro. Like I cannot imagine that happening, bro. I think they're gonna. I think in her like will get the approval from the world government. Like he might have to like complete another mission, just like they told him like you have to kill rocks to like prove your loyalty, and that's when you will be allowed to join the world government. Maybe like Emu is going to like give Harold another order to do, and maybe that's when like Harold will fail to complete the mission, and that's when like Emu will finish him off. You know, like maybe that could be it. But bro, like King Harold, bro, like, I understand where he's coming from, but yeah, man, he has no idea about the bigger picture about what the about who is running the world government, bro. Like, it's insane. So yeah, man, what a chapter, bro. This chapter was packed, bro. Like we started off with God Valley and we slowly like transitioned the game back to King Harold, you know? So yeah, man. Rest in peace, Boxy Japan, bro. Like this broke me, bro. That first page, 2 page of the chapter, bro, it was heartbreaking. And Garling, the biggest part of One Piece, bro. I don't care what you guys think about my opinion, bro. Like this should be fact, bro. Like, Garling, the Snake Master, bro. Like, oh my god, man. Bro, literally spawn camped to like finish off like 1 HP rocks. It's insane, bro. Like, anyway, guys, that's it for the chapter, and there's no break next week. So yeah, man, I'll be with you guys. I'll be back with you guys next for the next chapter as well. And thank you for watching the video, guys. It means a lot, man. Like, and anyway, guys, peace out.